It is still iBrandTV, and it's time to delve into the personal finance segment with Charles Fakoha. And the processes of setting up a budget, saving money, making investments, and spending are all examples of money management. Personal finances might be somewhat mysterious and may result in overspending and living from paycheck to paycheck without effective money management. Hence, spending awareness is the first step towards better money management. Now, as I said earlier, we're here with Charles Fakoha, who is here to educate us on the basics of money management. Good morning.
Thank you very much. Margaret?
Yes.
Samson.
It's good to have you here.
A wonderful Friday.
Yeah, wonderful Friday.
Okay.
Let's look at money management. You know, these are terms that are often thrown around by financial analysts, business coaches, and what have you. But to the layman out there, we want to make this as educative as possible.
Yeah.
What does financial management, or rather money management, entail?
You see, we're talking about the fundamentals of money management. It's just simply understanding your budgeting, understanding your investment, understanding your savings, understanding your retirement planning, understanding estate planning, and of course your cash flow, even tax planning. All this comes under money management. Now, you ask the question, why is it that so many persons don't even know what is money management? I'll give you two reasons. One, their relationship with money. Then the second one is ignorance, because nobody has taught them in any school. Yes, I've looked at all the university curriculum, finance, economics. Nobody will teach you money management, personal money. Nobody will teach you. Now, relationship with money. People have relationship, but they don't know. You can have an avoidant relationship with money. That is, you just avoid money issues. So people worship money. They feel that money, the much money they have in a bank account, that determines who they are. When they don't have money, they are nobody. There are also some who they just feel that money is everywhere. That is, they have that abundance mentality. That's how they relate with money. Now, this goes us to show that some people begin to pursue money. But I said, you don't pursue money. If you pursue money, money will leave you. What you do, you attract money. So people have certain beliefs, certain needs that make them not to have a good relationship with money. And at the end of the day, you can't manage money.
Okay, look, taking it, I mean, this is quite expository, it must be said. But what then would, be the nuances of, money relationship or having a healthy relationship with money? Because you said some people have, a relationship with money, but the experiences differ.
Yes.
So what will be the nuances to have a healthy relationship with money?
Okay, well, just as we have different personalities, we also have money personalities. Your money personality will be different from mine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Will be different from us. So what we are saying is, no matter your personality, your money personality, you can make adjusts. Let's assume your money personality is you are a spender. Then we will just advise you, do some therapy so that you can save automatically. There are some people with money personality, they are shopaholics. Once they are down, the next thing to calm them down is they go and shop. And they ended up buying what they don't need. Can you imagine somebody having 10, 15 cars in his or her garage? And each time he or she wants to go out, they are looking at the dress to match the car. It's a problem. Yes. So these are the different money personalities. And if you don't understand that your personality, it becomes very difficult for you to have a healthy relationship with money.
Okay, I want you to take us through some ways people can understand the money, their personality with money. Because some people may not even know whether, some people are both shoppers, they are both everything.
Exactly,
so
yes.
How can they understand?
No, you don't even like personality. Psychology will tell you, you don't have, it's not a straight jacket, it's a spectrum. You could have some element of a shopaholic, you could be a spender, you could be a saver, you could be an investor. Yeah, but the question I want to ask is, why is it that so many hard-working, educated people with well-paid job are not wealthy? Why? Because, like you have said, they don't understand money management. So people will think having a job that pays them so much, then automatically they are wealthy. No, a job is just simply giving you a temporary cash flow. Once that job stops, what happens? Take yourself, for example. If you have been working for the past 5 years, maybe you've been paid 100,000 in a month. For 1 year, that's about 1.2 million. Multiply that by 5 years, that's about 6 million.
6 million.
Now, if you check your bank account, you have not, all that money you have earned, you have not saved, you have not invested anything. So in your lifetime, you will see that you will have earned so much money, but at the end of the day, there is nothing to show. And that's why I want to give you a quote. And it says, 95 of workers generally, they get to the age 65 years old without any significant resource to show for it. Because what? They have spent, they have eaten all the money they have earned. And that's why I used to say, it is not the amount of money your employer is paying you, but the little you are being paid, how are you able to manage it? And that takes me to what I advise most employers. Tell your HRO, they should be talking to new employee about financial wellness. Because a stressed employee financially will also stress the bottom line of that company. Imagine you come to work this morning, you are trying to prepare for this show, and somebody you are owing calls you. How would that make you feel? Then you get a phone call or a message on your phone. They are telling you your mortgage, whatever, your house rent is due. Will you concentrate on your job that day? You will not. So, but if you understand the basic principles of managing money, you will, no matter how little you earn. Because some people have also thought that if you increase their salary, then things will be okay for them. But I tell you, the more you increase their salary, the more expenses will go out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's look at it. I mean, this is quite educative, it must be said. For all of these money personalities you've talked about, what then can be the way out to ensuring that they have a healthy relationship with money? So your lavish spenders, your shopaholics, and what have you, how can they address their traits to, ensure that they have a suitable relationship or a cordial relationship with money?
For every therapy, it is not just a quick fix. It's just like you want to go into dieting, you want to lose weight, but I don't believe in that. Because all what those coach will tell you, it is not the amount of exercise you do that will reduce your body fat. It has to come from within. Likewise with money personality, you must understand the essence. Why do you want to have a healthy relationship with money? You must ask yourself that question. You must now look at your future. The next 10, 20 years, if I can no longer earn, who takes care of me? We don't need to have this entitled mentality that the government, the employer, your spouse will take care of you. It is wrong. It is only you who can take care of yourself. And the earlier you start, the better for you. So changing your money personality, you don't need to be in the haste. Just like any habit that you want to create, you take time. And I've said here before on this show that 21 days. Yes, if you are a shopaholic, now you can condition yourself. Once you feel down and that obsession comes, it's like a drug addict. Can you stop a drug addict if that desire comes that they want this particular drug? You can't stop them. You need therapy. So you now tell that shopaholic, try to call somebody, a trusted friend, who is supporting you in you trying to change your money personality. It's a gradual thing. And of course, when you go to that shop and you buy those things, you want to make yourself happy. So what other activity can you replace with that? Because you must replace it with activity that you also derive pleasure. It could be music, it could be watching, as you said, is it La Liga now or EPL? Something that will also give you that same pleasure. We are not saying overnight everything will change, but gradually, and of course, you need to talk to a financial therapist too. They are around.
Okay.
Yes, you need to talk to them.
I just wanted to ask now, for some people who work every now and then, you work and they work and they're paid, and the issues of life comes to take those finances, and they still have to save a little from the little they're earning. And it is said that irrespective, you are the one working, you deserve a treat. So if my treat is maybe walking into a pizza shop, getting pizza, because I feel like I've worked and people, mom will call, dad will call, sister will call, I'm still saving inside, how much is the salary, and I deserve a treat and it will make me happy. So you say that I shouldn't take that treat because I don't want to get so used to it. So I just want you to differentiate it.
No. You see, I am not saying once in a while. I mean, I do it. I hang around with the boys, even though I'm a man. You know, you hang around once in a while. To the people who say, Lale Friday, I don't know what that means. You know, once in a while. But you are conscious. When we are saying these persons who are shopaholic, any slight, when they are down, they want to go and buy, they don't even need at the end of the day. So, yes, you are the slave, you have worked so hard. There is nothing wrong from having a treat. I do it once in a while when we are in VI. We go to a restaurant called Jeffinic on a Friday like this, you know. But we are saying, don't let it become an habit that people begin to go to every day. Yeah, if you used to go every day, you can reduce it twice a week.
Okay.
You reduce it once a week, once a month, you know, so that you will be able to save. Because you don't expect money to come for you to save. You expect to save from what you're already having. Okay. And it is possible. Yeah.
Okay, looking at, money management now, we need to understand what are the statistics, behind how people manage money, the relationship they have with money, be it the working class, the senior citizens.
Okay. Yes, before I answer your question, let's consider some few things.
Okay.
Money abuse problem. We have child abuse, we have drug abuse, we also have money abuse. Okay. If you misuse money, you are abusing money. Have you imagined somebody who earns 1 million naira cash, takes the money to his house, shut his door, brought out a cane and started flogging money? That you have suffered me for too long. Now I have made this money. Is that a good relationship with money?
No.
No. That is money abuse. Now, 93% of most crimes are committed for money. Over 89% of divorce cases are related to money, though except the one of Bill Gates. I don't think that was because of money.
Okay.
So, you see what people do because of money. Our youth these days, we see all the kind of things they do, all because they don't have that basic money management technique. How will we imagine a young man, because you want to make money, then you go and involve yourself in all sorts of things? But if you have been taught the basic money management techniques, how to save, how to live within your means, how to get things that you actually need. Some of us, we buy things to impress people who don't even take notice of us, and those things we don't even need it. I can't imagine a young lady having over 100 pairs of shoes in her wardrobe. 100 pairs of shoes in her wardrobe. Does that make sense? We're not saying you don't need to look good, though. You look good. But you need to live within your budget. Some persons have said budgeting. What is that? If I have a budget, that means the budget will control me. No. Money is supposed to be your servant, and you are the master. And once you are the master of money, money is your servant. Money will work for you very well, and at the end of the day, you will achieve your financial goals.
Okay.
Okay. You have to go on some
I thought you wanted to continue.
Yes, I want to give some statistics again.
Okay.
You say 80% of families live from paycheck to paycheck. 80%. Before the months will run out, money has finished. They'll be waiting, payday. And once they collect that check, before the middle of the month, money has finished. That is bondage. There is abundance all over. And the way this planet has been created, we have abundance to create wealth for everybody. It's just an issue of distribution. And people don't have any right mentality. There is a difference between scarcity mentality and abundance mentality. You feel that money is not enough. But if you look at yourself very well, consciously, within you, you will discover that there are certain things that you even do or you buy, you don't need it. Yes, and if you go to the market, especially for the ladies, there are so many things you know that you don't even need. But one, maybe fashion, you go and get it. And you put it 1 or 2 days, you say it's out of fashion. For the men, it could be electronics. You buy the, yes, you buy this one 1 month, they say it is not the latest, you go. And the marketers and advertisers, I don't blame them because they are doing their job. In the past, you know, they will advertise maybe when you watch television, but today, they take the advert to where? Your bedroom. To you personally, your phone, you see the adverts. And your response. They will put one personality and relate that personality with the item. And you, because those people, they are influencers, you want to be like them, you go and get that item. You need to understand what you actually want. Your wants are different from your needs. So again, most people have insufficient money for their retirement. Insufficient money. And that's why you see, after somebody has put in 35 years in service, you have worked, then at the end of the day, you can't even feed yourself.
Okay, just before you continue that line of thought, the question will be, how much money will be sufficient for retirement? You said some people do not have enough for retirement.
Yes.
That those who would probably want to ask, how much is sufficient for retirement?
Very good. You see, like we have said, as we are all here, we are all different. Your needs will be different from my needs. Your likes will be different from my likes. So, let's say you have lived all your life somewhere in, maybe let me use Festac, and you've put in 30 years and you want to retire. Would you like to go to an environment that is not up to that standard where you have lived all your life? You want to continue to live in that environment where you are used to. And that's why you see when people walk and retire, say, I go to the village. Before you know what happened. What happened? They can't cope. And you know what? They will die. So, your retirement is supposed to be a time in your life where your standard of living should not fall below what you are used to.
Okay.
Yes. So, all that will not determine how much money you will need while you are retired. Also, if you have planned very well, retirement is not the time you begin to train your children. If you have planned very well, but of course, circumstances can happen, things can happen. Maybe you have a grown-up child, there is a grandchild, you know. But if you are also at least maintaining your standard, you can also support your grown-up children to take care of their young child or children, as the case may be. And it's also good for you for your health. And, you know, then they come around and play with you. So retirement planning is not all about the money, but your environment, and of course, like I said last time, your relationship with your spouse.
Okay. So you can continue with that line of thought.
Okay. Now, we also have most stress that we see in the workplace is finance.
Okay.
Yes. Majority of people who are stressed up. Forget, oh, they work. It's finance. And, you know, when you have money problems, usually your self-esteem will come down.
Exactly.
And once your self-esteem is down, then you won't be able to work very well. Without money, you won't have options. But when you have sufficient amount of money, you have options. I mean, if you are retired, you should want to travel to places you have not gone to before, because now you are free. So all these are some of the problems that we have come to recognize when it comes to money management.
Okay. I mean, this has been a class, it must be said.
Yes.
But just as we wrap up in about a minute,
okay,
what will be the concluding remarks for, you know, this segment? Because it is an exhaustive.
Yes, we'll continue
next week.
Yes, I will just say, why don't people make time to understand basic money management? Why? Why do people fail financially? And the reasons are there. Incorrect beliefs about money.
Okay.
You know, some people believe that if you go and do certain rituals, you get money. That's an incorrect belief. Some people believe that when they work so hard, they will make money. No. Money is created in your mind. You must visualize it. You must imagine it. And you must believe that you can attract the money. But when you pursue money, money will definitely leave you.
Okay.
Well,
I think that's a fine place to
we
wrap
just
it.
have to wrap it up here. I don't even feel like having to let that go because I'm already learning a lot of it from the Mr. Charles. Thank you so much. We'll definitely have to continue
Yes,
some
we'll
other
continue.
time
That's
because
right.
I can see that he has a lot
lot.
to dish out to us. But we appreciate the little time we're able to, and the information. Information is actually key. It's what drives us to becoming better persons. And thank you so much for sharing your information with us.
Thank you. It's always my pleasure.
All right.
Thank you.
Now, that was Charles Fakroha speaking with us. Money management. It's very important. Please do well to look it up and watch again and again and again so it sticks in your mind. It's a Friday edition of the show. Up next, we have the sports segment. Then we'll wrap up the show. Please stay with us.